My name is Akintoye. I am a rapper, hip-hop person doing things with words. The book I chose today for the print sessions is Erasure by Percival Everett. It's incredible that a sentence is ever understood. Mere sounds strung together by some agent attempting to mean one thing, but the meaning need not and does not confine itself to that intention. Those sounds strung as they are in their peculiar and particular order never change, but do nothing but change. Even if grammatical recognitions are crude, meaning is present. Even if the words are utterly confusing, there is meaning. Even if the semantic relationships are only general or categorical. Even if the language is unknown, meaning is internal, external, orbital, but still there is no such thing as propositional content. A metaphor cannot be paraphrased. So I chose this passage in this book because I feel like, for a little bit of backstory, this book follows the story of a fictional author, and it plays on a lot of things that writers, creatives, like our type of people just deal with on a day-to-day, where you sit down and you're writing and you're in your head 24/7. Life is happening around you and you can't help but try and find a way to make sense of things, and you end up turning to writing or whatever it may be. That's what happens in this book. So that's why I love this book so much, because I feel like the journey the main character goes through, there's the capitalist aspects of it where he's trying to figure out how to make money for his art, and he has to compromise himself a little bit to be able to make money. I feel like that's a very relatable thing for a lot of people in our position. The passage itself is a piece from him discovering some bad news, and then kind of in response to him receiving just horrible news, he goes down this rabbit hole of just being in his head, and he questions everything down to the point where he questions even like the meaning and the structure and the significance of sentences. Like, I look at it and I'm just like, bro, this level of overthinking, like I feel that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this guy's crazy, and I feel that. And he ends on, a metaphor cannot be paraphrased. And I really like that because it's true. And I feel like the nature of what we do, like beyond writing it or just recording it, is paraphrasing it and making it consumable for the everyday person. But when you do that, you inevitably just kind of kill the whole intention of it being a metaphor in the first place. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very convoluted and my brain is gumbo. And it just feels like that sometimes. So I relate a lot to what goes on in this book. Yeah, I mean, an example of me relating to what goes on in here, I feel like as a rapper, like you kind of have two lanes to choose, you know what I mean? It's like, are you going straight down the middle to hit as many people as you want to hit, or do you want to get weird and convoluted and risk losing people, listeners in the process, but you satisfy this itch that you have on the inside? And that's like a never-ending battle. And for some people, it's pretty easy. Some people, it's like, bro, I know what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. It's not even a question. But for me, I have a harder time because I like doing both. And the nature of social media is to kind of be sensational and do wild, crazy things, and you got to do that to get your art across. So it's just weird to find a balance between that on a day-to-day basis, especially because of just how social media is with artistry and everything we got going on. So yeah, thank you.